what happens in the locker room should stay there. But some people love drama.
The Los Angeles Lakers are dealing with a situation that feels bigger than any typical NBA drama. According to insider reports, tensions recently boiled over in the locker room between LeBron James and Luka Dončić, and it all stems from something LeBron never expected to happen. Luka didn't just arrive in Los Angeles, he changed everything overnight. From the moment he stepped into the organization, the entire dynamic shifted. For years, LeBron had been the unquestioned leader, the voice everyone followed. But suddenly, that wasn't the case anymore. That role started to belong to Luka. Fans began to notice it too. After a recent game, when Rob Pelinka walked past LeBron and chose to follow Luka into the tunnel, it said more than words ever could. LeBron's reaction said it all. Something had clearly changed. There's a different energy around the team now. The balance of power feels like it's moving, and Luka is right at the center of it. This isn't just speculation, it's visible in how the team plays, how the front office behaves, and how the spotlight is shifting. Watch the games closely. Luka is putting up triple doubles, hitting shots that don't seem possible, and elevating everyone around him. Meanwhile, LeBron is still performing at a high level, but for the first time, he's not the focal point. There's a new leader emerging. The signs are everywhere. The organization is already thinking long-term with Luka as the centerpiece. The team's media presence highlights his biggest moments, his celebrations, his personality, while LeBron's presence feels less dominant than before. Even former NBA stars are beginning to talk about Luka as the face of the league's future. And that's happening while LeBron is still on the roster. LeBron always understood that Luka represented the next generation. What he likely didn't expect was how quickly and how publicly the transition would begin. This isn't just about adding another star. Luka represents the Lakers' future, the direction the franchise is heading, and for the first time in his career, LeBron might be experiencing what it feels like to no longer be the center of it all. And things may only get more complicated, because once you look at the trade itself, the timing, the decisions behind it, and LeBron's reaction when everything unfolded, it becomes clear that this shift didn't happen quietly. When the news broke that Luka Dončić was heading to the Los Angeles Lakers in a deal involving Anthony Davis and additional pieces, it sent shockwaves across the entire NBA. This wasn't just another trade. It was the kind of blockbuster move nobody saw coming. A prime, all-NBA guard like Luka Dončić being shipped from the Dallas Mavericks to the Los Angeles Lakers? That almost never happens. The moment the deal became official, the reaction was instant and explosive. Fans, analysts, former players, everyone had something to say, and most of them couldn't believe it. Some even called it one of the most shocking trades in recent NBA history. For Luka, it didn't feel real at first. He admitted the news hit him like a bad joke, something too wild to actually be true. You could see the emotion on his face, understandably so. He had spent his entire career in Dallas, built his identity there, and overnight, everything changed. Now suddenly, he was a Laker. What made it even more surreal was the way Lakers fans embraced him immediately. There was no hesitation, no doubt, just excitement. It felt like the city had been waiting for a new face of the franchise, and the moment Luka arrived, he stepped right into that role.
About losing AD, but we got in his prime Luka, right? So we're set for the next 10, 15 years.
What you think of the trade with Luka Dončić?
Great.
By the time he stepped onto the stage at the Lakers' official press event, the message was already unmistakable. The front office, led by Rob Pelinka, made no effort to hide their excitement. Pelinka openly described Luka as the centerpiece of the franchise's next chapter, signaling a clear long-term shift in direction. Considering the timing, though, the situation felt chaotic. Around the trade, LeBron James was dealing with a left calf and foot issue that caused him to miss games early in the season, something that hadn't happened to him in years. Whether it was bad luck or strange timing, it meant he couldn't immediately take control. For a team suddenly investing in a new star, the moment couldn't have been more convenient. When interviews began, LeBron's reaction spoke volumes. He admitted he initially thought the trade was a joke, saying it didn't feel real until he saw Luka in a Lakers uniform. On camera, though, it was clear he had no issue with Luka joining the team.
I was out with my family at dinner and got the news, and the first time I heard it, I thought it was for sure fake. I thought it was a hoax. People messing around, whatever.
In fact, he welcomed the idea at first. Playing alongside a dominant big man? That's something LeBron James has always thrived with. But what he didn't see coming was how quickly everything would shift and how fast the spotlight would move away from him and land on Luka Dončić. Just like that, the foundation was set. What was supposed to shake up Dallas ended up resetting Los Angeles entirely. The league's attention shifted. Fans went wild. The front office pivoted overnight, and LeBron, the man who defined the Lakers, suddenly found himself on a team that no longer revolved around him. That's when things got messy. Because when Luka arrived, it wasn't just a jersey change, it felt like the entire locker room flipped. Within weeks, rumors started swirling. Reports from insiders like Jovan Buha pointed to a real shift inside the organization. There was tension, confusion, even uncertainty about what this team had become. To really understand the impact, you have to look at LeBron's history. He's always had control, whether it was shaping rosters, influencing coaching decisions, or pushing franchises to win now. From Cleveland to Los Angeles, his presence has always meant power. The nickname Legman didn't come out of nowhere, but this time, it was different. When Luka stepped in, the Lakers didn't just add a star, they shifted their focus. The same attention, priority, and influence LeBron once had, it started moving toward Luka. Meetings, energy, body language, it all changed, almost overnight. And then came the rumors, whispers of a confrontation, talks of LeBron questioning who was really running the team. Some even claimed it nearly turned into a physical altercation, forcing teammates to choose sides. They tried to keep it quiet, until a moment on the court said everything. After a timeout, LeBron greeted others but left Luka hanging. No handshake, no acknowledgement. That wasn't random, that was a signal. This isn't just a locker room adjustment, it's a power shift. For decades, LeBron has been the guy, the leader, the system. But now, there's someone who challenges that presence without even trying. Luka's talent, the fan hype, the media praise, it's all slowly reshaping the hierarchy. Inside the Lakers, one question is getting louder. Is this still LeBron's team, or is Luka quietly taking over? And it doesn't stop there. Teammates are already leaning toward Luka. Even Austin Reeves admitted after a big win that Luka is one of the best in the league, praising not just his skill, but his leadership. The message was clear. This team is starting to follow Luka.
To go out there and win. So when you put a guy like that on your team, and obviously everybody knows how skilled he is, and the way he makes the game, easy for everybody.
And that wasn't all. As soon as Luka Dončić joined the Lakers, even NBA legends started talking about him. Allen Iverson, who is known for being honest, praised Luka on a podcast and made it clear he sees him as a special player.
In the league, it reminds you of yourself.
Everybody say Ja. What the hell is wrong with?
And honestly, that's one of the biggest compliments a player can get from Allen Iverson. Kevin also recently said that Luka Dončić joining the Lakers might even give LeBron James a chance to play 3 more years in the NBA.
Luka do for Bron.
What? Man, look, Bron, this brought Bron 3 years. You know what Bron can do? This is what Bron wanted AD to do.
Right.
Go ahead, big fella.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Hey.
This shit Luka about to do.
What Kevin highlighted is subtle but significant. Luka Dončić is already influencing both the present structure and future outlook of LeBron James's role in Los Angeles. The shift is not just narrative, it is statistical and structural. Following the trade, the Lakers increased their three-point attempts from 34.3 to 3.3 per 100 possessions, moving from below average volume to among the league's highest. This adjustment improved spacing and fundamentally altered offensive spacing dynamics. With Luka operating as the primary initiator, the Lakers' offensive rating rose to 116.1, placing them in the league's top tier. His individual production, approximately 27 to 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 to 8 assists per game, has remained stable despite system transition. Supporting players have also benefited, with pick-and-roll efficiency improving significantly from 0.92 to 1.18 points per possession in the post-trade period. These changes reflect a clear structural shift toward a Luka-centric offensive identity and long-term roster planning.
I can't think of a more amazing starting point to build a roster for the next decade. And
so what exactly did LeBron James expect? That the top spot would stay his forever? That the franchise would always bend around him no matter who else arrived? Because here's where things start to get tense. Once the front office made it clear where their focus was shifting, LeBron didn't just step aside, he started pushing back in his own way. On certain nights, it looks like he's trying to remind everyone who he is. He takes control of the ball, slows the pace, and forces the offense through himself. Possessions that could run through Luka Dončić, the new centerpiece, sometimes get stalled or redirected. Even in interviews, LeBron has dropped subtle hints about experience, leadership, and knowing how to win at the highest level. Not always direct, but definitely pointed. And while some of that can be seen as veteran confidence, others interpret it as something else entirely. A quiet push to stay relevant in a system that's slowly moving on.
That sort of landed on, he's a front runner. When he thinks the team is good and has a legit shot at winning a championship, he can do that leadership, and he's really in, like 2019. When he doesn't, that's when you see the passive-aggressive stuff.
And what makes things harder for LeBron James is that everyone outside the team is also reacting. After Luka Dončić joined the Lakers, media shows, analysts, and even other players started changing their opinions. Instead of asking if the Lakers can make it work, the conversation became about Luka becoming the new face of the league.
You're going to see a real separation on most nights with Luka and LeBron. I think Luka is going to play like the best player in the league.
According to comments attributed to Paul Pierce, the Lakers' current direction reflects a transitional phase in which LeBron James serves as a veteran presence while Luka Dončić becomes the franchise centerpiece. Media analysis following the trade has increasingly framed the move as one of the most significant roster shifts in recent NBA history, with comparisons even drawn to the Big Three era. Public discourse has since shifted toward Luka's marketability, production, and long-term value. LeBron's role is increasingly discussed in terms of transition rather than dominance. Fan engagement reflects a similar split, with younger audiences strongly favoring Luka, while longtime supporters debate the direction of the franchise. Overall, the narrative surrounding the Lakers has moved from present-tense LeBron leadership to future-focused Luka development,